promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Have opted for a 4-5. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Araujo. I've gone with Vitinha. 5-1, and it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Have gone with a 4. Vitinha, who's short. João Cancelo. Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
With a 4-5-1. Well, if you want to... England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Menu. O'Reilly. Gordon looks to get on the end of this. Araujo. suggests it's going to be a 4-5. Vitinha forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. And here's Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Leading this formation, Jim Begley.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be...
Eze. Konsa. James. Saka. James. Saka. Menu. Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mendes attempts a clearance. And it's Menu. James. Menu have opted for a 4. Played out to the right. In by James. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eze. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes.
This is a beautiful evening, and the
João
promise...
Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Spread out to the left. James gets over and intercepts. Eze. And here's Kane. Saka. That's very neat. Big chance!
Saka just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of
Identified as the
distance
key man in this
is
fixture.
usually up his street.
Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Menu. Saka. Menu. Rice played out to the left flank. Have gone with a 4th. Saka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka done delicately. Eze!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's played in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. James. Saka. Menu. Eze. Gordon. O'Reilly. And a chance! He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Vitinha. Inacio. Aim forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And here's a corner. And it's been taken short. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Lovely ball and a real chance. Real chance! And he comes up trumps again. O'Reilly. Menu. Saka. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Neves. Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And here's Saka. And here's Saka. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, nice touch. That looks a good cross. Out of play for a goal kick. Gonzalo Inacio. Out to the right. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And now he has two. Portugal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
James. And he goes cross-field. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. Inacio is there and he can get that clear. Pedro Neto. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka, gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And that was very necessary. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gehi gets it clear. That'll be a throw. Menu. It's going to be another throw. Gehi. Rice. Well read, nice interception. O'Reilly stood his ground strongly. O'Reilly. Now here's the delivery. Araujo tries to clear. In again. And it's claimed by the keeper. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
James. Menu. And it's James. Pedro Neto producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And it's hoisted clear. Saka. Rice. Over to the left. O'Reilly looks to get on the end of this. It's a nicely shaped ball. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly, aim forwards. Eze. Menu. Saka. Oh, good spread. James. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Neves, forwards and with intent. James. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Konsa. Eze. Konsa shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And it's Kane. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Out towards the flank. Time to deliver. Oh, it's come loose. James trying to keep this in. Pedro Neto. Almost half an hour in now. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. O'Reilly. João Neves. Great, takes a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Menu. Saka. James. Eze. Gordon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Eze. Eze looking to penetrate opposition line. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. O'Reilly. Menu forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been cleared.
O'Reilly.
Rice.
Eze. Gordon. Saka.
Kane. James. Played with finesse. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Saka. Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. Played back in. Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And he's heaved it away. Menu. Now it's Saka. Oh, they could be caught out here. Vitinha. England, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. James. Gordon. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. João Cancelo cuts it out. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice with the clearance. And it's Mendes. Played out to the right. In by Cancelo. And he thumps it clear. Can he deliver? That is lovely. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Now this could be a chance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vitinha with the short one. That's really well cleared. And here's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. Now it's Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Eze has found the net here, of course. Saka knocks it out wide.
James crosses. Araujo attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. He can run onto that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's going to go a long way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. And here's Neto. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Eze. Yehi. Rice. Gordon. Eze. Menu. And it's James. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gonzalo Inacio. Back into the middle. Rice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kane. And here's Saka. James. Showing good feet. Saka. Menu. Pedro Neto, forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. And here's a corner, good chance. Yehi getting this one clear. James. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. And here's Eze. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Kane. Kane. Great chance! Great challenge, time to perfection. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Mendes. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Menu. James. Menu. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played in here. Firmly met. Menu. Rice. Menu. Saka, played out towards the right wing. Menu, now he's got space here. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kane have it back and can go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Gordon into the channel. Now it's Kane. He's had a shot!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vitinha. Eze. Gordon looking for a runner. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. Eze chips it through. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Rice. Menu. James. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo do have a chance to counter here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. That's good play. Gordon. And here's Eze. Real chance here. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva, gently done. João Cancelo, who's set up one goal so far. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
So now the difference is 3. Rice.
That has found him in acres of space. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played down the flank.
O'Reilly's cross. He can get that clear. England have reclaimed it. Kane, and it's lofted through here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bernardo Silva,
Aim forwards. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bruno Fernandes.
Lovely, now then. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Ball is over the line. Aimed in towards the... Climbs up big! Final touch was poor. Menu. He's got away.
João Cancelo.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that's nice.
O'Reilly. Moved on forwards. Kane. Nice control. Inacio with the clearance.
João Cancelo.
Inacio, gently done.
Portugal will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Oh, good ball! Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away. That's the throw. Played into the... It's a mighty effort! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out to the right. James. And it's Eze.
Decent chance! Now that was quite some save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's in a great position here.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's having a shot!
Saka. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Cristiano.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And here's Neto, delivered across. Saka. James. Menu. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Gordon. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good move.
Oh, smashing header!
Oh, it needed better placement. Only partially clear. And here's Menu. Gordon, oh, good spread. James. Pedro Neto. Araujo shifted upfield. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Little doubt, that is a foul. João Cancelo, clearly not happy with that. Eze, Konsa, Saka, Eze, over to the left, O'Reilly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Mendes chasing after it. Menu. Konsa forwards and with intent. Menu. Saka. And it's Eze.
They've played it short.
O'Reilly.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Inacio with the clearance.
Oh, sweet feet.
João Neves defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Konsa clears it away. And that is out of play. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Kane. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Lobbed in behind.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto! He's put his foot right through that one.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
James looks to the other side. O'Reilly. Rice. Played back in. Eze! Eze!
Oh, terrific save.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Vitinha. Mendes, aim forwards. And it's Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Konsa shifted upfield. Kane.
Played out to the right.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. James, there's the delivery. That's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gehi cuts out the pass. Gordon. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Rice wins the duel this time. Gordon. Menu, and it's Eze. Rice, it's run loose here. Eze, O'Reilly. Gordon, spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Gehi makes the interception. James. Konsa. Eze. Rice. Forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. Now it's Saka. Kane. Out to the left it goes. Chooses to go back. Rice, that's a delicate pass. Vitinha. Araujo, gently done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Konsa, and the keeper's got it again. Menu. Gehi, aim forwards. Rice. Gordon, played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Nuno Mendes. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Inacio, played out towards the right wing. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets it away. And there's the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Kane. Played out to the right. James. Gordon! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Araujo, that's a sharp pass. Moved on forwards. Menu. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Menu with the clearance. Rice. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. That's really... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
England can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
It's become a case of men against boys. James. Saka. James. Looks to the other side. Kane. Oh, what a pass! Chance to shoot! And he's missed it. Araujo, gently done. Yehi, aim forwards. Rice. Gordon. Spence. That's tidy. Saka. Vitinha. Eze. Saka. Now it's Gordon. Gordon spread out to the left. Spencer, chance! He's kept it out. That's a great save. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yehi. Rice. Tries a measured ball. He's there to get rid. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the right-hand side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saka. Eze. Menu. And it's Livramento. Livramento carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Moved on forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo proves too strong. Saka. Livramento. And that's aimed into the middle. And they've got rid. been slipped through. Rice. Eze. Menu. Livramento. Menu. Saka. And here's Eze.
And that has been cleared.
Rice. Livramento picks it up now. Araujo
Tries to clear. So, oh, that is asking for trouble.
Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
So that's it. It is all over.
England cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.